Welcome back. It's Mary with the Painted Peach. Today I am in a playlist collaboration with Make All Things With Me, Farmhouse Stencil Shop, and guest hosted by Tracy's Crafty Creation. I got this little sign from the thrift store and we're going to paint it white so that we can use those free printables I found on Pinterest, and we're going to use the one of the little kids singing. So I painted my little shelf sitter sign white, and then we're going to use some liquid text to add our little printable onto the sign. Once we do that, we're going to go straight over the printable as well to seal it right on there and protect it from water and different things like that. We're going to make sure we dry it really well, and then I'm going to get out my blue paint and we're going to paint around the picture, and we're going to paint the sides of the shelf sitter as well.
She's not just a color, not just a flare.
Now that we've got that all finished, I'm going to take my dark wax because I can't find any of my other waxes right now, and I'm going to add it in different areas all over the blue, and this is going to take the place of my normal like candle wax or Vaseline or chapstick. And then we're going to paint right over that with our white paint, and then we're going to dry it and then use a paper towel, or I'm going to use that little block right there too just to scrape some more off, but this will give that chippy effect, and that's what I'm going for with this sign.
She's stories and sacrifice stitched in each rag, with brush in my hand.
I then take my brush and kind of stipple around the edges just to bring it in and frame out the picture. I get my dark wax and I go all the way around and make this look a little more vintage. Now that I've got that complete, I'm going to make a bow. I found these pillowcases at the thrift store. I have this blue one, and then I found a red and white one. That fabric that's on my table is some that I coffee stained before, and I just happen to have a piece of it left here with me. So
Heart beating true. This is my way of showing the red, white, and blue. Red for the courage that won't be denied. White for the hope that we hold deep inside. Blue for the battles and sky.
alright, you'll see this one in the bottom. Here's DIY number 2. I found this tambourine for $1.99. It looks like it was damaged and they taped it up. It still works, but I'm just going to use it as a decorative piece. So I'm just going to take off the sticker, and we're going to go ahead and paint right over all this grunginess. I could have left it just as is and put a printable on there, but I wanted to paint something on the tambourine just to give it a different kind of look. So I'm using some tan paint to paint all over, and we're going to paint a dancing lady on here. So I'm going to draw her out first so that I know where I want her, and then I will go in with some paints and we'll paint her right up. I do make some mistakes and I have to paint over and, correct myself, but that's what I do when I paint. Sometimes I don't like what I do, and I just keep going until I achieve what I like.
This is how I do stand strong with freedom behind, painted in love, in peace you can find. Not just a symbol, but something we choose to live every day in red, white, and blue. Red for the fire that burns in our soul, white for the dream, the wide open goal, blue for the grace that carries us through. This is how I do red, white, and blue. It's not just a flag waving high on the hill. It's the heart of a nation, the strength and the will. So with each painted stroke, I honor it too. My freedom expressed in red, white, and blue. Red for the love that's brave and so true. White for the light that leads me and you. Blue for the truth that we'll always pursue. This is how I do red, white, and blue. So whether it's paint or song or prayer, we show our pride in the way that we care. And this is how I do red, white, and blue.
love how she turned out, and you'll see her in the final reveal as well. The last project I have for you guys today is really just something simple to sit out with your vignettes, and it is just a red, white, and blue book that I got from the thrift store. Two of them were $1.99 and one of them was 99¢. And we're just going to stack these books and we're going to put like a little ribbon around it. I'm going to use that same pillowcase fabric and some twine to wrap around it to make a cute little tie and a bow out of the twine, and then we're going to use this to sit out with a little vignette. So all I do is tear strips of the blue, the red and white, and cut some twine, and then I just start wrapping it and gluing it onto the books. I do end up tacking the books together because they're kind of flopping around and moving on me, so I do glue them, but I only tack them a little bit because I do want to end up taking these apart. After I seen the ones that I picked out, a couple of them I want to read, so once this display is over with, I'm going to actually read these books. So this is just going to be a part of a display for a little while. I do want to let you know this is the Americana DIY collaboration, and here is our final reveal. Make sure you check out that playlist link in my description, and the tags for each of the hosts are there as well. Thanks for joining me, and as always, stay peachy.